I'm vlogging. It's boring. I'm Colleen. That's you, Mommy.
Hello everybody, welcome to today. The time has finally come where I have started making the Halloween costumes for my children. So this year, Flynn, oh no, did I cut that too high? Crud. This year, Flynn wants to be a moth, and he also wants to be a praying mantis. Don't worry, I'm not cutting directly on my hardwood floor. I have cardboard behind it. The kids all get to be two costumes because we're doing trick-or-treating, but we're also doing a different Halloween event on a different day, so they have two options. Anyway, Maisie wants to be one of her stuffed kitty cats, like her favorite stuffed kitty cat, so I have to make that costume. And she wants to be a unicorn, so I bought a unicorn costume. Flynn's costumes I bought, and Wesley wants to be a helicopter, which we already have that costume, and a chocolate chip made good granola bar. That's what I'm working on right now, but it's taking a lot of work. Every time I make a costume for one of my kids, or anything for my kids, it's a lot. A lot goes into it. I love it because I love a craft and I love a challenge with a craft, but this one has already proven to be difficult because I couldn't figure out how I wanted to do it, where I wanted his face to go, and I ended up choosing a place for his face that's maybe more difficult because I thought it'd be cute if his face was in the O of made good, but I guess there's two O's here, so I kind of need to cut it out of the shape that the two O's are maybe. Like I need to do like roundy. Today is a very exciting day because we are seeing Blippi live on stage. For my husband's birthday, I gave him tickets to see Blippi live on stage, kind of as a joke, but also I knew that the twins would really think that was fun. Flynn is undecided if he's going or not. He goes back and forth. Sometimes he wants to go and other times he's like, I don't really want to go. So I don't know if Flynn's gonna end up joining us, but Eric really wanted NFL tickets for his birthday. So I trolled him pretty hard and made it seem like I was getting him NFL tickets, and then at the end of the card it said that we were going to see Blippi. I did get him the NFL tickets, but I also really did get him the Blippi tickets. So we're gonna go see Blippi tonight. The night has come. The twins are so excited, but I really wanted to get some progress done on this Halloween costume, and it's just taking a lot longer than I thought. Last night I was making it and then realized as I was going to bed, I was like, oh, I probably should have been filming that. I feel like these are things that I get so sucked into and then I just forget to film them sometimes. I originally was gonna use this cinnamon roll and turn this into the made good bar for Wesley, which would probably be a lot more comfortable. And I tried painting it to be closer to the color of a made good bar, but I was running out of paint and I really didn't want to buy a bunch of stuff for this costume, but I was running out of this color paint. So this is still an option if this doesn't work, but I thought the idea of his face coming through was so funny. This is way funnier to me than it just being on his chest. So I really want this to work. So last night I spent probably 2 hours printing out different versions of made good and changing the sizing because it needs to look like the original made good chocolate chip bar, but the actual lettering was a little bit wider, and so I tried to squish it but still try to make it look authentic and squish these little pieces in. So I was trying to figure out what I could do because I didn't want to paint the whole thing because I don't have the paint colors, and I don't want to print it because I don't want like tape all over it. So what I'm going to do is take some tights and I'm cutting the legs off, and I'm going to try to wrap the whole thing in this because this is essentially the exact color of the made good bars, and I can just use like a brown Sharpie on top of it to trace all these letters. So I'm hoping that once I wrap this in this, I'll still be able to see through the tights and I can draw brown lettering on this. Now I know you're probably thinking, why don't you just print out brown lettering on this? It looks tacky, like if you can look up close, it's like taped on all mixed moshed, and I don't want that. I want it to look right. Right now I just need to fix the double O because it's looking funky, and then I need to wrap it in tights, and then I need to outline all of the letters. I should go try it on Wesley, but I don't want him to see it until it's done, so I'll have to wait. All right, I made some progress on the made good chocolate bar, but it's time for the kids to go to gym class, so I need to get them dressed and ready for that, and I also have to go to the grocery store. So many crazy things in my life today, guys. The kids had so much fun at their gym class. I'll put a little bit of that in here. Now it's time to go to Blippi. So I'm not gonna bring my camera, obviously, and I don't know if I'm allowed to film the show, I doubt it, but I'll try to get a little bit of footage of the kids being cute and excited. Flynn's gonna come! He decided to come after all, so very excited about that. Oh my gosh, we're here, guys. Look at cool outfits, bros. Leslie's full on blipped out. P-L-I-P-P-I. Come on, Wes. 1, 2, 3. not lying. There's a monster truck on the stage, and here are the actors doing incredible work and some interesting poses. And here's me, extremely overstimulated. But honestly, these performers killed it, and they looked like they were having so much fun on stage. They were so talented, and Wesley might have had the best night of his entire life. He was so happy the entire time. And there's that excavator, the iconic hit excavator. I mean, I was even bopping and grooving. This is how Maisie looked for the majority of the evening. And this is how Flynn looked for the majority of the evening. But they did have a good time. They just express it differently than Wesley. And Maisie did eventually warm up and start dancing and having a total blast. And she even danced in the aisles at one point. It was honestly a magical evening. I'm so glad that we went. I think my favorite part of the whole night, though, was Wesley repeatedly screaming hi to Blippi throughout the entire show. I just finished crafting a costume two costumes for Sass because Rachel's coming over in the morning to record and it's our Halloween episode, so I wanted to have some fun costumes. So I crafted this really fun, stupid costume. It doesn't matter, who cares? Blippi was really fun. Obviously, Wesley, at the time of his life. Maisie and Flynn had an amazing time too. They just needed to process it first, but right when we got in the car, Maisie was like, that was the best night ever, that was so fun. Flynn loved it, and it was just, I'm really glad we went. The performers, by the way, were all so good. Like, the performers were incredible, and I was telling Eric that, like, fresh out of college, that would have been my dream job. And it was a great night, but I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello, welcome to the day. We've decided to go to the beach because it's a beautiful day. Twins are missing in action. I don't know where they are. Disappeared, huh, Flynn? So the twins are missing, and so we're just gonna go to the beach and hang out with Flynn. And I'm excited. I haven't been to the beach with Flynn in a while. It's gonna be funsies. Flynn has already found a crab.
You already caught a shore crab?
Okay guys, at the bottom of this cliff is this huge section of rock that is all just like quartzite and quartz. Look at this. This is quartzite, and you can just see it's all like sparkly, glimmery. I don't think you can tell, but it's like sparkly, glimmery, beautiful quartz rock. I promise you, this whole entire rock is like sparkly, glistening quartz. And you can see the mountain goes from like normal dirt and rock to like this white, pretty quartzite, quartz stuff. I don't know. It's so pretty, and I want to just chisel it all off, but that would cause a mountain to fall apart. That crystal cliff is pretty cool, but so is this sea anemone. Never mind. Look, a cute little shrimp. We had so much fun looking in the tide pools. I barely looked at any rocks. We mostly just looked at cute things like this little hermit crab. I did find a couple of cool rocks that I'll show you. Like this one was pretty, but I didn't even take it because I didn't think it would tumble very well. This one's cool. It's kind of a purpley pink color. I like that. But again, didn't take it home. I didn't think it would tumble well. And here's a root beer agate. These are always fun. And here's a nice little orange-red quartz thing. But yeah, I didn't look at a lot of rocks. We mostly looked at the tide pools, and we found this cool kelp crab. It was not alive, unfortunately, but it is beautiful. Kelp crabs are so pretty and so vibrant. Here's some seashells that we found today. There's a lot of seashells. Flynn caught so many shore crabs today, and he would just put them in this little tiny tank that he brought and look at them for a minute and then put them back in the tide pools. He was obsessed with this huge one with the white claws. It was massive. Here's a sea anemone, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, eating a lobster, which was kind of crazy to watch. And then I saw a little glimmer of something sparkly in the sand here, so I asked Flynn to see what it was, and he dug and pulled up this awesome wavy turban snail shell. It was huge and shattered and so pretty. These things glisten so gorgeously in the sunlight. I'm obsessed. How pretty is this? And then as the tide started to come in, all of these Pacific rock crabs just started popping up out of nowhere. It was so cool. So we had a blast finding all the different rock crabs. Here's a really pretty one. Look at, there's two purple ones here. Maybe they're having some romantic time. I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but it looks a little intimate. So I feel like maybe we should look away. Look at this purple rock crab. It is so freaking pretty. I don't know that I've ever seen one this vibrant. And then we found this tail of something, maybe a dolphin. Really sad, but also really fascinating to find on the shore. Does anyone know what this is? I think it's a dolphin. So sad. And we'll end this beach trip on this crab burying itself in the sand. So awesome. I freaking love the beach. What a day, y'all. What a day. Rachel came over. We did the podcast. I had a bunch of like TikToks and behind the scenes footage of me making the costumes for the Patreon members. And it was super fun, but I'm always so drained after the episode. Oh my God, look at these girls. Hey, queens. Can I help you? Yeah, you know what I have. You know I got treats. Anyway, I'm totally toast now. I'm so overstimulated and tired. I'm always exhausted. We have so much fun, but I like exert so much energy. Also, Blippi took it out of me last night. I'm so toast after Blippi. And the twins were too. The twins slept until 8 a.m., which is crazy. They never sleep in that late. But after the podcast and then the beach, I'm just totally toast, man. I'm so tired. Oh no, the big girls are here to ruin the time for the little girls. You guys are so mean. Hello, my little poppy darling. Oh my. Oh my, goodbye. I made a little bit more progress on Wesley's costume, so I'll have to show you guys that. I'm pretty stoked on it. Now I need to start on Maisie's costume. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna have an easy night tonight with the kiddos. Ow! My God, I know that was Pickles. I just know it was Pickles. I couldn't see, but I just know it was Pickles. Pickles is a bully. Midnights is such a menace because Midnights is like my girlfriend. Like she like follows me around everywhere. Hi, Pickles. There's Radiohead. Okay, anyway, Midnights is like my main squeeze. She's my little bestie, other than Poppy, of course. She will come right up next to me. She follows me around everywhere I go. She loves me so much. She is so well behaved when I'm around. The second I walk away, she'll start attacking the little ones. She's so mean. But when I'm around, she's like, what? I'm an angel. All right, I'm gonna feed these idiots and I'm gonna go back in the house. It's very late. Oh, we get a sneak peek of a costume that I made for Sass back there, but I wanted to give you guys an update on the Made Good bar. This is as far as I've gotten. You can see like through the tights the writing of all like the ingredients or whatever, so I have to trace all that still, but this is as far as I've gotten so far. I also need to like outline the white O's, but it's going well. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for watching. Leave me lots of tortilla talk questions to answer for next week that I can look at over the weekend. I love you guys. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Have a good life. Whatever. Bye.